Heartily welcome to Gurdeva online classes. Yes, my dear students, what we have discussed in the last class? Yes, it's about the multiplication, right? So in the last class you learnt about the what is multiplication and also some beautiful activities along with what is the repeated addition and what is the multiplication fact also, right? So now come to our today's class. So but before starting to our class, once again we will revise our previous class, right? So see here they gave some stars, right? So in the first group the total number of stars are 3. So here 1, 2, 3. In the first set we have 3 stars. In the second set also we have same number of stars. So first you have to write down how many groups are there. Here the total 2 groups. So in the first box you have to write down number 2. Right? In each group we have how many number of stars? We have 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. So in the second box you have to write down the number of stars in a one group. Right? So at first you have to write down the total number of groups. Here 2 groups are there. So I am writing 2 here. So next in each set or in each group we have 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. So I am writing 3. So 2 3s are, it is 6. So this is the multiplication fact of the given figure. Right? So come to the second one. So in that they gave already the repeated addition. Means the numbers they gave in the repeated addition form. So now you have to write down in the form of multiplication fact. So for which number are they adding repeatedly here? They add the number 9 repeatedly, right? How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they add the number 9 how many times? 5 times. So first write down the total number of, write down how many times they added repeatedly. So here they added 5 times. So I am writing 5. Right? The next, the symbol of multiplication, that is into or cross. So next, which number they add repeatedly here? The number 9 they are added repeatedly. So I am writing 9 here. So what is our answer? Here already they gave 45. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 9 is 27. 27 plus 9 is 36. 36 plus 9 is 45. Right? So 45 is the product. So here 5 and 9 are called factors and the answer in multiplication we call it as product. Right? So here 45 is the product of 5 and 9. Right? So my dear students, this is about our previous class activity. So now come to our today's concept, that is the properties of multiplication. Yes, my dear students, in multiplication also it has 3 properties. So in this class we will learn one by one. My dear children, so come to the first property of multiplication. Yes, all of you look here. So here are some twins of plant, right? So here the total number of twins are 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? The total number of twins are 3. So and each twin have 5 leaves, right? So in the first twin also 5 leaves are there. In the second and third also we have 5 leaves, right? So now let's find out the total number of leaves. So in the first twin we have 5 leaves. So I am writing 5 here, right? The next, in the second twin also we have 5 leaves. In the third twin also we have the same number of leaves, that is also 5. So I am adding these 3 numbers. So 5 plus 5 is 10. addition of, this is the repeated addition, right? So now I am writing the multiplication fact. So here the total number, so how many number of twins are there? 3, right? So I am writing 3 at first. And this is the symbol of multiplication, that is into. The next, how many leaves are there in each twin? That is 5. So I am writing 5. So what is our product? 3 into 5 is also equals to 15. Right? Yes, my dear students. Look here. So here is also some twins. So here the total number of twins are 5. So and each twin have 3 leaves, right? So So now I am finding the total number of leaves, right? So here the total number of twins are 5, right? So in the first twin the number of leaves are 3. In the second one also 3. Third twin it has 3 leaves, and the fourth one also have 3 leaves, and the last one is also have 3 leaves, right? So let's find out the total number of leaves by adding all these numbers. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 50. So this is the total number of leaves. So now I am writing this in a multiplication fact. So first, the total number of twins are 5 here. So I am writing 5. The next, the symbol of multiplication, that is into. So next, how many leaves are there in one twin? It has 3 leaves. So what is our product? It is also equals to 15. Yes, my dear students, all of you observe here. So here in the first case 3 into 5 is equals to 15, and in the second case 5 into 3 is also equals to 15. So what we have observed here? If you change the factors, if you change the order of the factors, the product remains same. So this is the first property of multiplication. So see here, if the order of the number in a multiplication is changed, the product remains same. See here in the first case, 3 into 5 is equals to 15. The product is 15 here. In the second case, 5 into 3 is equals to again the 15. So here also the product is same. So this is the first property of multiplication. So this is also called as the order property of multiplication. So another one is 2 into 3. So 2 3s are how much? It is 6, right? So now I am interchanging the factors. So here 2 goes to second place and 3 comes to first place. So 3 2s is also equals to 6. So observe here, the products are same here. If you change the order of the factors, the product remains same, right? So this is the first property of multiplication. Come to the second property. Is my dear student? So this is the second property of multiplication. What it tells? See here. Observe here. Here are some plates, right? Is there any items or things inside this plate? No, right? So no means nothing. Nothing means 0. There are 4 empty plates, right? I am writing 4 here, right? In 2. Is there any things or items inside the plate? No, means 0. So I am writing 0 here. So what it gives, what is the product means? It is also is equals to 0. What it tells, when you multiply a number with 0, the answer, the product will always 0. the product is equals to 0. For example, 4 into 0 is equals to 0. Or I am taking 9 here. 9 into 0 is equals to 0. So not only 4 and 9. You can take any number, multiply with 0. The answer or the product is equals to 0. So this is the second property of multiplication. Yes, my dear student. So the product of any number and 0. See here, I am taking 4 here. 4 into 0, the product is always 0. So 65, you can take any number. 65 into 0 is equals to 0. So this second property is also called as a 0 property of multiplication. Right? Yes, my dear students, come to the third property of multiplication. Right? So here are some plates. But inside of plate, we have a piece of cake. Right? So let's find out the total number of piece of cake. Right? So in the first place, the piece of cake is only 1. Next, in the second plate is also have a piece of cake. In the third plate also we have only 1 piece of cake. In the last plate is also have 1 piece of cake. So let's find out the total number of piece of cake. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. The total number of cakes are 4. So now I am writing in a multiplication fact. Yes, the total number of plates are, so here how many plates are there? 4 plates. So I am writing 4. So into, this is the symbol of multiplication. And in each plate we have how many number of cakes? So each plate contains only 1 piece of cake. So I am writing 1 here. So what it gives? The answer is 4 itself. The product is 4. What it tells? When you multiply a number with 1, the product, the answer will be the same number itself. So this is the third property of multiplication. Yes, my dear students, look here. The product of a number and 1 is the number itself. So for example, the 4 is a number, right? And the next number is 1. If you multiply a number with 1, the product remains the same number itself. The product is always the number itself. So for example, 4 into 1 is equals to 4. So you can take another number. For example, 75. 75 into 1 is equals to again the 75. So 75 into 1 is equals to 75, or 1 into 75 is also equals to 75. Yes, my dear students, in the class of first already you learned the multiplication table of 1. Right? So here are the multiplication of table. So what it tells, see here, 1 into 1 is also equals to 1. And the next 1 into 2 or 2 into 1 is also equals to the same number, that is 2 is itself. Right? The next 1 into 3 or 3 into 1 is also equals to 3. So and so on. What it tells means if you multiply any number with 1, the product is always the same number itself. So this is the third property of multiplication. Right? So my dear students, in this class you learned about the properties of multiplication. So now come to our textbook activities. So all of you open the page number 72. So here is an exercise number 1.2. I am reading the first main headline. All of you listen here. Fill in the blanks. My dear student, so this is the first main. You have to fill up the blanks. The first one already they did. So 8 into 1 is equals to 8. So this is the third property of multiplication. Right? So come to the second one. Write down here 10. Right? Come to the third one. 2 into dash is equals to 77 into 2. Right? So here all of you observe this part. 77 into 2. But here they gave 2 into dash. Which number are you right here? That is 77. So this is also a first property of multiplication. Right? So come to the fourth one. 10 into dash is equals to 10. So what it tells? So which number are you writing here? Yes. So once you remember the third property of multiplication. If you multiply a number with 1, the product is always the same number itself. So I am writing here 1. Right? Come to the fifth one. 55 into 0 is equals to 0. Which property it is? It is the second property of multiplication. So when you multiply a number with a 0, the product remains 0. The product is always 0. So here 55 into 0 is equals to again a 0. Right? So my dear students, I solved the problems up to 5. The remaining problems from 6 to 15 you have to solve in your home by using the properties of multiplication. So my dear students, now come to the B main. I am reading the headline. Listen here. Draw sets of balls in the given 2 boxes to show 2 into 3 is equals to 3 into 2 and write the multiplication fact for each picture. My dear students, so here you have to show 2 into 3 is equals to 3 into 2 by drawing the balls. Right? Come to the first one, 2 into 3. So here I am writing 2 into 3. Right? So here you have to arrange the balls, means you have to draw the balls according to the multiplication fact. See here 2 into 3 means you have to draw a 2 sets. Right? So in each set it contains 3 balls. 1, 2, 3. So here each set have 3 balls. Right? The total number of sets are 2 and each set contains 3 balls. So it is 2 into 3. Here, how many balls are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So here 2 into 3 is also equals to 6. Right? So come to the second part. Here 3 into 2. So I am writing 3 into 2 here. So here you have to draw a set of balls. So but here in the first set we draw 3 balls. But in the second case you have to draw 2 balls. So my dear students, here are 3 sets of balls and each set have 2 balls. The total number of sets are 3 here. In each set we have 2 balls. So I am writing here 3 into 2. So the total number of balls are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you have to write 6. So 3 into 2 is equals to 6 and 2 into 3 is also equals to 6. Right? So my dear students, in this class you learnt about the properties of multiplication. Now I am giving homework to you. All of you write up. So my dear students, now it's a time for giving homework. See here, write the multiplication tables of 1, 5 and 10. So already in the class of first you learned about this. Right? So you have to write down in your home. And also complete in the exercise number 1.5 you have to complete the remaining problems in your home. Okay students, thank you. Have a winning day.